My name is Annette. I'm from Denmark. Mm-hmm. I'm working on this expedition as an assistant expedition leader. My experience in Greenland is both theoretical and practical. I am an anthropologist and I have a PhD. And as such, I have done research on the Inuit Greenlandic indigenous people. Mm-hmm. And I've lived in Greenland for 5 years. Mm-hmm. I've been living in the capital of Nuuk. Mm-hmm. And I've been living in Kangerlussuaq. And I've been living, I spent a winter in the national park in northeast Greenland. I've been traveling Greenland with guests for almost 20 years now. Interesting culture, interesting history, and amazing wildlife. If you want to primarily focus on cultures, you would go to Western Greenland. If you want to primarily focus on wildlife, you would go to Eastern Greenland. And then it's just the best way to see Greenland actually is either you come by sea, like we do in this expedition, sailing in to all the settlements and towns, see the icebergs, sailing among the icebergs is spectacular. Or you should come here and do dog sledding. Greenland has been inhabited on and off, more on, for the past 4,500 years. Different cultural migrations to Greenland. There's been 7 in total. 6 has come from north, being the indigenous people, Inuit, and then 1 from the south, which was Vikings from Scandinavia. For this particular voyage, we started in Kangerlussuaq or Sønderstrømfjord, and then we went to Sisimiut, which is the second largest town in Greenland with 4,500 people. It's above the Arctic Circle, so that's where we first encounter the Greenlandic Huskies. Sisimiut is a beautiful, proud fisherman town. Beautiful nature, possibility to buy beautiful Greenlandic art and actually meet the artist, because we visit a shop, an art shop where they're actually working, and you get to talk with the Greenlandic art person, so that's very good. Then we went to Kangerlussuaq, which is an island, big island made of volcanic. It's got black sand. It's got volcanic island. That's a settlement. So you have Sisimiut, which is a town, and then you have Kangerlussuaq, which is a settlement, a completely different way of life. Very beautiful nature in Kangerlussuaq. Mm-hmm. And then we went to Ilulissat. And in Ilulissat, we had the possibility to do air safari over the big Jakobshavn Glacier, which is probably the most famous glacier in the world. And also sailing on smaller boats, doing boat excursions to the ice fjord, sailing among those beautiful, beautiful icebergs. We are going to Nuuk, the capital of Greenland, the biggest city. There are, I think, 18,000 people living in Nuuk, which in Greenland is a lot, because there are 56,000 people living in Greenland in total. And Nuuk is a well-functioning town. They have everything. They have movie theaters, they have cafes and restaurants, and it's where the government resides in Greenland. And then from there on, we go further south. We're going to visit a small settlement where the Vikings, the Norse, came to Greenland. We're going to see one of their settlements. It's also very interesting, which is where Inuit and Vikings would meet for the first time. So that's very interesting. And then we're going to do the most beautiful sail through Prince Christian Sound. Beautiful, beautiful sailing. And then we are approaching East Greenland from there on. Very different nature, because in the west coast of Greenland we had all the big glaciers in the last ice age, so all the cliffs are like rounded. But in East Greenland there wasn't these big glaciers, so the nature in East Greenland is very, very different. The cliffs, the mountains are very, very different from the west coast.